The state of Telangana has witnessed heavy to very heavy rainfall during the last 4 days under the influence of depression in the Bay of Bengal. Normal life is thrown out of gear as several areas are waterlogged and marooned. Hyderabad recorded its second highest rainfall during this month. The state came under the reel of continuous downpour yesterday. At least 13 people were killed in rain-related incidents. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao held a high-level review on the rains and asked the administration to be in a high state of alert to save people and property. We get you more details from our Hyderabad correspondent.
The continuous rains have left a trail of destruction in Hyderabad and several parts of Telangana. Normal life is paralyzed and several low-lying areas were submerged with floodwater. Houses and roads are severely damaged. Trees and power poles fell on the roads, causing inconvenience for vehicular movement. Power supply was affected and standing crops were marooned in several districts. Hyderabad recorded the second highest rainfall in the last 100 years. Several districts in the state recorded more than 20 centimeters of rainfall. At least 13 persons were killed in rain-related incidents across the state. 8 persons, including 2 kids, died in a wall collapse incident in Hyderabad last night. Boats were pressed into service to rescue the stranded people. 19 teams of disaster management were deployed and 800 people have been shifted from low-lying areas in the city. A red alert has been sounded to citizens of Hyderabad, asking them not to come out of their houses unless it is an emergency. Following heavy inflows into Himaysagar Reservoir, the major water supplier to Hyderabad, officials opened 13 out of 17 project gates this morning and released over 21,000 cusecs of water into Musi River. People living on the either side of the Musi River has been alerted. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has reviewed the rains last night and directed that the administration be on high alert and prevent any loss of lives and property. Chief Secretary Somesh Kumar directed district collectors and SPs to be alert and keep an eye on rivers and rivulets which are in spate. The Chief Secretary instructed them to take all safety measures as Met Department warned that the state may witness heavy rains in the next 2 days also. Suprashanti, Bureau Report, Doordarshan News, Hyderabad.
And Director General of Meteorology, IMD, Dr. M. Mahapatra, on weather warnings associated with current depression over North Interior Karnataka. Let's see what input he has to give.
Crossed Andhra Pradesh coast close to Kakinada during morning hours of 13th October. Thereafter, it continued to move west-northwestwards across Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and North Interior Karnataka. As of now, it is located about 80 kilometers northwest of Gulbarga as a depression. It is showing the weakening trend and we are expecting that it will gradually move west-northwestwards and weaken into a Gulbarga low pressure area during the next 12 hours. But however, it will continue to move west-northwestwards, it will emerge into east-central Arabian Sea of Maharashtra coast around morning of 16th October. As a result, it will again gain energy from the sea and there is possibility of further intensification into a depression during subsequent 24 hours. So therefore, we are expecting extremely heavy rainfall, especially over Maharashtra today. The target area is Madhya Maharashtra, South Konkan, Goa and coastal Karnataka. In this area, as you can find from this picture, there is extremely heavy rainfall probability with heavy to very heavy rainfall at a few places. Also, we are expecting isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall activity over northern parts of interior Karnataka and also isolated heavy rainfall over Marathwada and adjoining Telangana areas during the next 6 hours. In addition to that, the wind speed over this land area is about 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. And under the influence of this extremely heavy rainfall activity, we can expect inundation of low-lying areas, you can expect traffic jams, you can expect landslides, landslips in the Ghat area, especially over the Madhya Maharashtra region and coastal region of Karnataka. Further, because of this emergence of low pressure area, you can expect increased wind speed over east central Arabian Sea and the northeast Arabian Sea. It can go up to 40 to 50 kilometers per hour, gusting to 60 kilometers per hour from 15th evening onwards. It will gradually increase, becoming 45 to 55, gusting 65 kilometers per hour from 16th onwards. Therefore, we give advice and warning for the fishermen. They should not venture into sea of east central Arabian Sea and at the northeast Arabian Sea along of Maharashtra and South Gujarat coast from 15th evening onwards for next 2.
All right, so that was DG IMT telling us more about the weather warnings associated with the current positioning of the depression. That was Dr. M. Mahapatra. And from here we take you live across